Coach, as someone who's been in the league 32 years as a player and a coach, you've seen teams react when there's been a coaching change in the middle of the season. So what perspective do you put on a game like tonight?
Well, for our team, it's very important. We're still trying to stay in the playoff hunt, and we got to win at home. I mean, that's important. I think when you have a team that hadn't been assembled that long, first thing is learning how to win at home. And we've struggled this year winning games at home. But tonight they responded. It's kind of an emotional day, when you lose your head coach, who I have a great deal of respect for. Again, I say thank you, Michael, for giving me an opportunity to come back to New York and work. But they did. They stepped up and, they made plays on both ends of the floor. But more than anything, I was very impressed with how they defended and they shared the ball offensively, which was nice to see.
Mike, you said it was an emotional day. Did you see players going out there carrying some of that emotion? Was there an intensity that hadn't been there just because of the situation?
No, not really. Not in that sense. I just think anytime you lose a coach, a lot of players on this team were attached to Mike. And, they're attached to all the coaches. And for your coach to step down, you don't really know how guys feel and what they're thinking. And, my whole thought process when I was asked would I take the job was to just make sure that they understand that I'm in their corner and I'm going to do everything possible to help us win basketball games. That's my job. And, I'm going to be held accountable, and I'm going to make damn sure that they're held accountable to win.
Kind of along those lines, it did seem to be kind of a joy, a lot of celebrating on the court and everything. You told them before the game, I think you said to relax. Had you seen a tightness on the players lately?
Well, I mean, when you look into their eyes after something like this has happened, you wonder as a coach, are they mentally there? And I just told them to take a deep breath and relax and let's go out and have fun and play basketball the way I think we're capable of doing it, and I thought they responded.
Coach, you played 10 guys in the first quarter out there, and you said in pregame that you're going to make some changes, but your rotation was still pretty deep out there. So is that what you're anticipating going out?
Well, I mean, this is the first time I've had a team since I've been coaching, I guess as a head coach, that I've had this many players where I could turn and kind of pick and choose. Normally I play 8 to 9 players, and 9 is pretty much stretching it, but we're deep enough, and that's why I tell guys on this team now that you better cherish the minutes that you get and make the most of them, because if you don't, I might not come back that way. That's just the nature of this business. I'm trying to win. I want these guys to win for the city of New York, and that's the only way it should be, and we are deep enough where guys don't have to lay back and be cool and not give effort. That's important, I think, when you're trying to build a team and win.
Carmelo Anthony had 10 points and 2 assists in helping to stake you guys to a 2012 lead. What was your impression of his early performance in the first quarter?
Well, he came out ready. He pushed himself, I thought. I tried to utilize him early in the game to help him get going a little bit, and he responded. And I thought everybody around him, rallied around him and responded as well. So, it was a good team effort.
Mike, you said earlier that you were looking to get things going, but you were basically doing this thing on the fly. How much were you able to get in offensive-wise as far as getting the plays in, as far as the lateness of this event today?
Well, I was really utilizing a lot of things in timeouts in terms of throwing different things at them. I'm a coach that I want guys to think when they come to timeouts, and I normally throw 2 and 3 plays at a team, and I expect them to know what they're doing when they step out on the floor. And that's just trying to put them in a position to always think about what's going on. That's my time, and it's important to me. So that was the opportunity for me to be able to teach, I guess, because we just haven't had any time to practice. So tomorrow we'll throw a few things in and try to build on this game.
Mike, you mentioned that you said you're going to make damn sure that this team, players are held accountable. Did you see that as an area of need here with this team that was lacking in the past?
No, I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not going to question anything that Mike D'Antoni did. I thought he did an excellent job. Unfortunately, he felt the way he felt, and he moved on. And you know, hey, I sat right next to him, and you know, it's my job now as the head coach. I got to continue to push. I mean, I don't know any other way. You know, I mean, in terms of trying to push guys to play at a high level and play together and win.